Hi, my name is Ishmael Naylor and today I'm going to be talking about the property that I've been purchasing for a while. So, where are we in the purchasing stage? Well, to break it down, I agreed a sale on the 22nd of October. It was supposed to be a fast cash purchase, but the seller decided I was going to mess around and I was going to delay. I'm not going to get all the documents over to my solicitor. I found out today, I believe I know why it was. It's because I offered them so little, they probably didn't have the money in the bank to pay the extra fees. From then, I was chasing up solicitors, trying to find out why the seller hadn't actually got all the paperwork over to their solicitor. It took 5 weeks to get the paperwork to their solicitor for the initial inquiries so that it could be sent back to my solicitor. Which is quite a long time really when you're talking about purchasing a property, 5 weeks just to start the process properly. I know it was lockdown, so there were various issues in November, but that's not really an excuse. So I was trying to complete before December. Because of lockdown I gave them leeway. I shouldn't have. I should have pushed and pushed and pushed. Then I found out on the 21st of December they decided to change the stamp duty for Welsh properties. The additional charge went from 3% to 4%. My solicitor rang me and said, "Are you ready to exchange contracts today? Because if we exchange today, we seal it at the 3% stamp duty." I said, "Yes, go ahead, I'll send the money straight over." They rang me back and said, "I'm sorry, the other solicitor is not available. They're sick with COVID, so they can't exchange contracts today." This was quite annoying because that meant that I was have to pay another £700 in stamp duty. After Christmas, everything opened back up in January. I was really looking forward to getting the keys, and more delays. It turns out that they hadn't even got the redemption statement for the seller for their mortgage. So that was delayed. Apparently when I was chasing them up, they said, "We've applied for it, but it hasn't come back." So then on the 7th of January, the seller apparently sent off for the redemption statement for their mortgage. So I expected that should be 2 or 3 days, but it was delayed and delayed. And then they contacted the mortgage provider and said, "Where is it?" And apparently they hadn't received the application for the redemption statement, so it delayed further. So eventually it's come to the 15th of January and I finally completed, and I'm getting the keys tomorrow. So I'll do another video tomorrow when I get the keys. I'll go around the property, I'll meet the builder, and I'll do a breakdown of what work I will actually be doing. And I'll give you a rundown of everything, where everything is going. Now, I think that the reason why it's taken so long to get this far is because when I was exchanged contracts, they said that everything's ready and they're only waiting for the money from the seller to pay the solicitor because there's outstanding fees on the mortgage after the money I pay. So it sounds like the seller was trying to bide their time so they could make up some savings to be able to pay the extra payments on the mortgage because I wasn't paying enough for them to get a redemption. Now this is quite interesting because I suggested to do a lease option on this property. More about lease options in another video, but the agent didn't want to do that. Now this sounds like it would have been better for the seller. Didn't happen. Maybe I'll convince the estate agent that next time he'll drop me a lease option. I don't know. It's quite difficult to get estate agents to do lease options. When I mentioned it, he instantly said, "No, we don't do them here." But we'll see. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon to keep up to date with this property purchase, its refurb, the costs and everything that goes down and all the complications that I may or may not arise along the way.